So we had a 2-month wait from the songs being released to the final, but finally UMK has come to a close and Norma John and Blackbird have won and are off to Kyiv. Yeah, Norma John have won. The duo, otherwise known as Lasse and Lena, have won, beating off fan favourites Alva and Emma. They won by, quite a commanding lead. The jury and the televote put them as their winners. Emily, what do you think of Norma John off to Kyiv?
I'm very happy about this, definitely. It was definitely the best song of the night, for me anyway. And I'm not surprised. I'm really happy though, because Finland don't usually go for the fan favourite or like the best song in their selection, but they did this time, so I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, like I said, it wasn't my favourite. I actually listened back to our initial reactions podcast we did a few months back, and I did like Blackbird. I was a fan of it, like in parts, but it wasn't my favourite. But again, I have to concede, on the night, the best song on that performance won. I mean, I can't knock it as much as I do love my favourite, which we will talk in a bit. Norma John deserved it. They were amazing. The staging fantastic. The outfit fantastic. Yeah, just everything about that song was just perfect. And yeah, it just created this moment and this mood. And it was just refreshing as well, because they were on 6th and they were on after Knucklebone Oscar and the Showing with Our Rubies, which was this big, loud thing, a bit crazy, and then we just went down to this quiet, intimate moment again. And yeah, it was just really, really nice to see, actually. And yeah, like you said, it's nice to see Finland picking a song which I'm not going to say it deserves to go, but was a heavy favourite as well, because I said they normally don't pick their most favourite act or their strongest act, but this time they have, and it's quite nice to see. So we should talk about, a few surprises that went on. I think the first one was Zulki with Perfect Villain getting second in the end, and that was second with the jury and the televote. I personally don't understand why. I still find that song really quite, to be honest, just a bit dull. The staging I didn't really understand, like why were there two blokes effectively pole dancing? And I still cannot forgive those songwriters for getting DC and Marvel confused in their hook. I mean, I'm sorry, but if you're going to use comic book references, get them right. I'm sorry.
Like, the thing is, it would have been fine if it was just one line in, like, the first verse of the song. It was the, like, hook of the chorus that, like, they messed up the words, and it was just, I can't believe they did that. I'm surprised myself, though. I can't believe it did so well. I wasn't expecting it. Personally, for me, it was okay. It definitely wasn't my second place, but in some cases I can sort of see why it did well, but I don't know. It was just surprising, but Finland, as I've said already, is quite a surprising country.
And obviously, rounding out the top 3 was Emma. She was the big fan favourite. Her jury and televote score actually matched 53 in each. And it's just a real shame, to be honest, because she opened the show, and all I can really think is nerves and adrenaline got to her, because if you haven't seen the performance, it was going fantastic for the first 45 seconds. She got into the first chorus absolutely fine, and then when she goes into We Are Safe in the Circle of Light for the second time in that chorus, she went a bit early, and it just completely threw her for a good 30 seconds. She lost her place in the music in the second verse. She then had a torch in her hand which went out when the time she needs to use it, and she just had all these problems going on around her, couldn't stop, and I think you just heard it in her voice and her face. She's just literally like really upset and angry, and especially in like that last vocalization, she just like sounded really upset with herself because it became more shouty, and so it's like just getting all this aggression out that was going on. But I'm also going to have to say, a big well done for Emma for continuing and carrying on, because, being a performer myself, we have technical issues, things go wrong. She has come out and said she had technical issues with her in-ear audio, and I think that's what threw her. But, she carried on, she gave it her best, and I think when it does go off the rails a bit like that, to still come out with third place is a very commendable result.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree that it was amazing to say she just picked herself back up, and unfortunately, she didn't win. I wanted her to win. She was my favourite as well, as well as Blackbird. To be honest, they were both my favourites. But yeah, it was just unfortunate, and it makes me think like maybe there might have been just too much going on, maybe, because there was quite a lot with like the staging and things like that. But it is unfortunate, but well done, Emma, for getting third place and carrying on.
Yeah, so as I said, these things just happen in a live environment and on a live show, and there's just nothing you can do about it. There are no second takes, so to speak. But that's it, all said and done. It is Norma John and Blackbird. They are off to Eurovision for Finland. How do you think they could do? Can they get back in the final after 2 years of missing out? Make sure you let us know. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, and theeurotrip.com, where you have news and reviews every single week. And until next time, thank you guys and enjoy the music for now.